there. Let's do Dionne Warwick. Who's the last one I pulled there? James Woods. That was the last person I did, right? Yeah. Right, okay. Where's that other picture gone? There. Dionne Warwick. Let's come back to class. There we go. Images. He's got a massive head. He really does. Huge hands as well. Look at that male cheekbone. Go on, tell me it's not there. Tell me you can't see that male cheekbone bulging on either side of his face. Because the widest part on a man's face is below his eyes. It makes our cheekbones bulge. I told you, I've got a mark here and here on my face, and I hated it. None of the celebrity men in Hollywood have it. Or apart from the ones who have cheek implants, but there's not many do it. They don't have that mark. And I hated my cheekbones. And now I don't. I think they're great. I think they're lovely. Because I look like a bloke. Rectangular far apart eyes. Big square jaw. Massive lion smile. Again, no earlobe. It's like it's been moulded and folded and then welded back onto the face. Dionne Warwick is a massive man. You got to be kidding me. Even when it was younger, it looks like a drag queen, doesn't it? But when it got older, look. Grandad, what? Look at this big, thick Westler's sausage for a clavicle. Look at that neckline. You got to be kidding me. Look at the size of him. Dad, you need to do Wayne King. What do you mean? They're not famous. They're not famous. They're not going on a list, Shorty. Hello, Shorty. How you doing? You got your Facebook back, I see. Look at this big white line that runs along her lip. This is surgery scars, right? This big white line running through his lip. Male brow bone look. They've tried to shave it down and make it open look, but it's still rectangular because of the male cheekbones. The large, low set ears, the short, sloping forehead. It doesn't bellow outwards, look. It's not a five-head, not even close to being a five-head, look. They want you to muddy the way you look at this. They don't want you to be able to do it the way I'm teaching you. The correct way. As soon as you cotton on to being able to do this for yourself, me, your teacher, I become your equal. I'm no longer your teacher. I'm a peer with you. Understand? I just want you to do this for yourself. Know it when you see it. And be sure, have conviction in it when you say it. Don't be afraid to say, you look like a flip-flop. Your training is there for that reason. There's a huge difference in male and female faces, and this blockhead here is a granddad with a pair of bolt-on boobs. So's Dolly Parton. Look at them. They're both men with bolt-on boobs. I think I'm going to be sick. We're looking at Dionne Warwick, who's got a male jawline, meatball knuckles, a male neck, wide-ass cheekbones. It's a bloke. And on top of that, we got a Getty Image seal of approval. We're done. It's a dude walking. The gates are here as the final conclusion. You got to understand that if you're still umming and ahhing or ifing and butting about the face, it takes longer to learn the face. It does. The gates are easier to understand. That's why we search for them. It's a 100% positive test that you are male or female, judged by the way you walk. The way... Oh. We go back to it. James Woods. There. This one's a nice one as well. From the film The Invisible Man, Chevy Chase, whoever was running across the beach as a woman, look here, that they've edited out, if it might even be Chevy Chase that they've edited out, runs like a woman. She leaves inline footfall, look. What is CSI? Crime scene of... Are you kidding me? When CSI detectives find footprints, what is CSI? Dip. See, these are the people I don't even want to talk to. If I only had a brain. If I only had a brain. was that? Lukem and Nukem. Is that you, Luke? That's not you, is it, Luke? That's someone else, isn't it, Luke? It's not you. Lukem Nukem. Leaving footprints in his hand as a baby. Cute. Well, let's come back to class, sorry. Footprints in the final stage. Dionne Warwick's got no gates. Have I even got Dionne Warwick? Let me have a look in the back file. I didn't even put his name in. Warwick. There you go. Warwick. At Pete, I'm still training on the MTF or easy on the STMs. The harder one for me. So many on YouTube. Yeah, there's loads. My clue is look at the subs. If they're high, they're always flip-flops. If you see millions of subs, it's flip-flop. It's the same as seeing Getty Image. The only time I could get millions of viewers is when I've woken up that many that they can't hide the numbers. Which is what they're doing now, right? We've seen memes. Like, I can go to any one of my memes. Bearing in mind, when I first started doing them, a single meme, just a basic one, was getting 20,000 views. Now, I've only just posted James Woods, but let's come down the list a little bit to yesterday's. They average around about 800 or 900 views, look. 600, 700, 700, 900. But years ago, someone went into millions. When I looked at my stats for the month, bearing in mind I'd only just started doing it, it was like 4.5 million a month views. And then Elon took over and I can't even see I don't even have to see my numbers anymore. So they hide my figures. You see, the more views a picture has, the more people will look at it. Other people will look at it because it's got lots of views. They want to know what's going on, why so many people are looking at it. So I get ghost banned, shadow banned. That's pretty high. But look, it does. All it is a description of a male body and then a picture. So they let the AI kind of lets that one go a little bit, like just a little bit, because they are releasing this to the public. What they don't want is the whole public to wake up all at once. Like this one, look. Again, it's a description, got 5,500 views. The actual meme of David Niven got 500 views. You see? That's how I know I'm monitored, watched and cloaked and shadow banned, etc. I understand, because if the whole world did wake up at once, there'd be absolute pandemonium, wouldn't there? The wood. And because they made the world so spiritualless, or a lack of spiritualness in people, a lot of horrible things will happen, won't it? It will. Look at how people treated each other over toilet paper during Scamvid. Look at that. All the fights in Asda's and Walmarts and that around the world, fighting over toilet roll. Toilet roll. Get a grip of yourselves. So yeah, I know that I've trained enough people that it's like a snowball effect. You'll teach someone else. If you love this subject, you'll teach someone else and they'll teach someone else, and so on and so on. It's a pyramid effect from one man's work. So when I tell you one man can't change the world, I bet I can. Where are we? Dionne Warwick. Give me them pictures. Why is there a 2? I don't understand. Dear, look at the size of that face. Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick. Warwick. There you go. Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick. Tweet. And just like that, Dionne Warwick joins the list. Game over. Let's do another one. Let's get rid of that one. Add another one. Back up the list. James Woods. James